In yesterday's video, I told you where HUMBL was going to go. I told you exactly what it would do, and so far it would appear that I'm, well, correct. It has done exactly what I've said it was going to do, and for some strange reason, I think it'll happen again. Well, I certainly don't have a crystal ball. I'm no fortune teller. And if you ask me, well, then I'll tell you that I certainly don't feel that I have any special powers. But I do know how to read technical indicators, and I know how to read a chart. So, with that being said, you're going to want to stick around because in this video, I'm going to be giving you my new price targets for HUMBL, and it would just be such a darn shame if you were to miss it. So, stick around because we're going to be starting right now. Hey, what's going on? It's Pat from Top Ticker Trades. If you're new here and you want to learn how to use stocks and options to make your portfolio go parabolic, make sure you start now by subscribing and tapping that bell so you never miss an upload. Holy mackerel, looks like we've made it. Thank goodness you guys watched my video yesterday, right? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about TSNP. And we're talking about TSNP because just yesterday, I told you guys the price targets that I had for TSNP, and I told you to watch out for the break of $3.75. And as we can see here, it closed today at $3.82. So the stock is up 8.83%. Now, this is an OTC ticker. And while the rest of the market is down, this son of a gun is up 8.83%, which is quite impressive if you ask me. But what does concern me is that it didn't move much in the after hours. If you fell for that, then you should be ashamed of yourself. This is an OTC ticker, like I just said, so you already know that it should not be moving in the after hours because there is no after hours trading for OTC or over-the-counter stocks. Anyhow, now let's talk business. So yesterday, like I said, I told you guys to look for the break of 375. Obviously this closed above 375, so our next price target is going to be somewhere between 415 and 419. Will it get there? Well, that's the magical question. That's the $1 million question. I say yes. Yes, it can. Until somebody tells me in the comment section, but it's been overbought. Look at the RSI. It's 89.36. It's almost at 90. I mean, it's a... Listen, are you really going to question me right now? After I just gave you a price target yesterday that not only hit, it actually, this stock closed above my price target. How dare you question me, you little sucker? Now listen up. Do exactly as I say, do what I say, and you're going to be all right. But if you don't, you're going to feel the wrath of the stock market gods punishing you for defying me. And do you want to know what happened to the last guy that defied me? Well, the stock market gods took all of his gains. He took a capital loss, and he was not able to get any credit on his taxes at the end of the year. So you may want to listen up. The first thing I need you to do is smash that like button if you haven't already, or you're going to be punished. And then the next thing I need you to do is to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell if you haven't done so, if you're not one of my subscribers, okay? Now, this is something that you're going to do to avoid the wrath of the stock market gods, but it's also something you're going to want to do if you give a crap about making money in the stock market, because you've got a lot to learn and I'm here to teach you. So, no questions, okay? This is your stock market boot camp, and I'm running the show. I'm your drill sergeant, so pay attention, private. Pay attention, private. So, here's the explanation. I'm going to say it fast. Take notes. Right now, we're on the 1-minute chart. You see that it's quite overbought, or at least it seems to be on the 1-minute chart, but we do not give a crap about the 1-minute chart because it's such a short-term time frame, meaning that very quickly things can change very quickly. This RSI can cool off and become 30 or 20 or 10 or 1. Well, we won't see it that low. You'll probably never see a stock trading with an RSI that low, but it's fun to pretend. So what we're looking at is higher time frames. Now, I've looked at this thing on the 5-minute, on the 2-hour, 4-hour. I've looked at it from multiple time frames to analyze this trade and to pretty much be able to tell you guys that I think, in my opinion, we're heading up. we're gonna hit that next level, baby. And I swear, if I get any comments about this video being too long or about me wasting your time, I'm gonna kick some tail, because I'm making this video short as it is, and I'm teaching you some freaking game. So pay attention and quit complaining, you little whiny babies. Okay, now we're looking at a daily chart. So when you're looking at the daily chart, is it still overbought? Well, the RSI sits at about 47.68, so we could round it up and say, okay, the RSI is at 48. Is that overbought? Well, not quite. It's not the lowest RSI, but it's also not the highest, which means that it could still move from here. This is a higher time frame, and naturally with it being a higher time frame, it means it's a more significant time frame, which means we're going to put more weight on this time frame. So what would we do? Would we compare the 1 minute chart that has an RSI of 89 to this daily chart, which has an RSI of 47, and say, oh, because it can hit 89 on the RSI for the 1 minute, then it could definitely hit 89 on the daily? Hell no, that makes no freaking sense. Well, maybe in some alternate dimension it could make sense, but we're going to actually take a look at something that makes more sense, something that's more realistic to us, okay? So if we look at where the RSI has historically been on the daily chart here, well, we see that, what do you see on the right-hand side where I've got that line, you know, where it has the RSI? Well, you see that it's been as high as 120, or 100.29, not 129. 100.29 is what you see on the right-hand side. And you see all those peaks. Well, that means that this stock has done it before. And if it's done it before, well, by golly, it can do it again. And if it can do it again, well, it'll probably do it again. So that's what the hell we're going to expect. And that's what I'm waiting on, for this thing to do it again. Are you with me? Are you with me? Do you believe me now? Okay, now let me show you some lower time frames that are still higher than the 1 minute, but lower than the daily. And let's see where this thing may go historically. Okay, so now we're back looking at the 4-hour chart and acting like we never stopped looking at the 4-hour chart, but actually we never started until now. So the 4-hour chart says this. All you guys can see is on the right hand side of your screen, if you see that number 100.58, well, that seems to be the RSI at the peak, at the highest level that it's ever been on the 4-hour chart, at least for that time frame that you can see on the screen here, which looks like sometime since August through today. Well, here's the deal. The time frames, or not the time frames, the RSI that I am not showing you guys are for those other peaks, and they top off at about 94. So between 94 and 100.58, which is the peak, is where the RSI tops off. So the RSI on the 4-hour chart right now for this specific day today, it's at 63.25, which means that, you know, if it continues and follows the same pattern that it's been following, we can expect the RSI to move up at least another 30 points, which means that this thing can go a lot higher, okay? On these longer time frames, which the 4-hour time frame isn't like that long, but it's longer than the 1 minute, which is why I told you guys at the beginning of this video not to give a crap about the 1 minute. And if you didn't listen to me, well, now you know to listen to me, and hopefully you didn't click off of this video, because if you did, you're stupid. I'm just kidding, man. You know, I love all you guys, even the ones that clicked off. Don't get mad at me for calling you a moron, because I shouldn't be doing that. It's kind of mean. Anyhow, back on topic, because I don't want to waste y'all's time. Okay, no edits at all. I don't want to waste your time, so let's get back on track. Here's where I'm going with this. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is this thing can go up a lot higher. I'm sure you're waiting on your next price target, but that's going to cost you. It's going to cost you that thumbs up button. This is like the second time, maybe the third, that I've mentioned it in this video. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to do it now, or the stock market gods will punish you for not doing it. But here is your price target without any further ado. Well, we need to see 3.92, which is $3.92. This stock needs to hit $3.92. If it does that, it can hit $4.15, and if it hits $4.15, it can hit $4.19. And if it hits $4.19, well, hell, I haven't even looked at the damn chart. Well, yes, I have, but I didn't write it down, and I did not memorize it. No, I didn't memorize it, but we're gonna hit a lot higher if it breaks $4.19. Just know that, because that is going to be the level to watch. So we're going to revisit again tomorrow and see what happens. But until then, I wish you well. Good luck if you didn't like the video. Good luck if you didn't subscribe, because you know what's going to happen. I already told you at the beginning of the video. So for all of those of you that did actually subscribe, for all of those that did like, I do appreciate you. I try to make this video a little bit funny because, you know, this shit can get boring. So I want to make sure that you guys have a good time watching my videos, because I don't like to be you know, an old stiff. I am getting kind of older now. I'm like 30 something. So yeah, I try to be cool like your parents were. But the very last thing that I do need to tell you guys, and this is very, very important, make sure you take it to heart. I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor. I am simply just a dude on YouTube that tries to, well, just live up to your expectations, I suppose. But I think it's time for us to part ways, at least for this day. Well, really not for this day, because you guys can wait for the end screen and watch more of my videos if you freaking want to. But if not, you're going to disappoint me. I'm going to be sad, and I might even cry. I will shed a tear, maybe. But listen, I do appreciate you guys supporting me. I do appreciate you guys supporting this channel. Let me know what you thought about this video. Did you like it? Did you find it entertaining and informational? Did you find it boring? Whatever it is, you're not going to hurt my feelings, so do let me know in the comments below, because that would be cool, man. While I have you here, I wanted to quickly tell you about the brand new First Trade app, available for mobile or PC. The platform will give you access to powerful and easy-to-use tools, and allows you to trade with less restrictions, zero commissions, zero fees, and you can use the first link in the description below to download a free stock today without having to deposit any money. This will greatly help out the channel, and is always appreciated. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Congrats, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of the video. If you like what you watched, make sure you subscribe, because I put out videos just like this one every single day. And please do me a favor and smash that like button if I helped you in any way, because it really goes a long way in helping the channel out and keeps me motivated to make videos every single day. Now, there's a lot of work involved, a lot of research, and a lot of time and effort into editing and putting these out daily for you guys. You can subscribe from your screen right now. Or if you want to watch one of my other videos, I'm sure YouTube has some good content picked out for you on the left-hand side of your screen now. Thanks for sticking it out with me till the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.